Good morning, everybody. Hope you're doing well. We're gonna do a live stream. We're gonna talk about side hustles. We're gonna talk about really whatever, but we gotta pick a topic. So we're talking about side hustles, money making, brand building. Ask me anything. Gear to get started. Whatever you want to know. I did discover over the past 365 days, I make, what is it, like 52K a year on YouTube when I looked at it. That was neat. And 31,000 of that has been the last 90 days, which means I'm doing something right, I guess. Anyways, all lucky, what up, dude? Strict Notehead Kate, how's it going, man? Good morning. Potato, good morning. William, how you doing, dude? Good morning. Nate Spam, what's up, dude? Moss, how's it going? How many months did it take for you to lose weight? It depends. It depends. Some months I just wanted to lose weight. Some months I wanted to get stronger. But to answer your question, maybe 6 or 7 months. What are your main sources of income? YouTube is a big one. Affiliates, my website. Yeah, that's about it. Those are the main three. Seiki, what up, dude? Been a while, still killing it. We're here. Good morning, dude. What's up? Nej, what's up, man? Ryan, welcome. Eric, what up? Neptune, how's it going? Software engineer planning to quit after Christmas. Good luck, man. What are you gonna do? What's the backup? What up, dude? Dan, what's up? XT73, what's your relationship with coding phase? Really have one? I mean, kinda. Talk sometimes. Josh, I'll tell you something important. You're awesome. Hey, thanks, Clark. I appreciate that, Superman. Justine, what up? How's it going? First time I'm able to see you live. Great content, man. You're a huge inspiration. I don't know about that. I'm just a very introspective person. Did you do YouTube along with your job? Of course, absolutely. Side hustled for a while. Actually, I was looking at my analytics. I'll show you guys a screenshot. This was like my first few years of YouTube. See if I can open it. Just ate sausages that cost me money. Not too much though. All right, good thing, good thing. Oh, that's not it. Here. This is what I made for the longest time. So here's like years and years ago. Like not even 1 cent. You can barely see it on the stream, but 3 cents, 5 cents, 1 cent, a penny, not even a penny, not even a penny, 2 cents, not even a penny, not even one, 5 cents, 30 cents, 3.20, 9.30, 30 bucks, 27 bucks, 22 bucks, 30 bucks, 30 bucks, 600 bucks, 1,500, 1,600. What's up, Josh? First time tuning in. Dude, welcome aboard, Philip. For the last 2 hours or so listening to my old tunes, check my own phone. What up, Kira? How many projects do you take on in a year? What do you mean? I just did what I had to do for the job. Congrats on your channel, good stuff. What's your opinion on investing in crypto? I don't think crypto can be really called an investment. It's more of a gamble. Like, you know, with that level of income, I'm not surprised you use paint. Bonds are good. Stocks, Is building a personal brand on YouTube a side hustle? Yes. Then it becomes your main hustle if you wanted to. BitConnect, of course, absolutely, man. Not even a penny, dang. I know, right? That's for a long time. Like those months right there with no pennies, that was like working the job, hustling so hard, not knowing anything. How much are your monthly expenses? A lot. Like 6,000. How much do you save? It depends. Depends on if I'm upgrading or trying new things. Whatever I can, I guess. What's up? What's up? What's up? You got me. All this stuff. Would you advise on building a brand? How would you advise? What mistakes you made that you knew if you would have skyrocketed your yeah, story is everything. Story is literally everything. And just being honest, I guess. Since what time have you started making videos every day? I don't make videos every single day. I try to make them as much as possible, but you know. I know that probably doesn't help. Like, have you heard of Graham Stephan? Try to get on his show, maybe able to lower your expenses. Yeah, I know who he is, and I know how to lower my expenses. The thing is, like, I pay for my dad and his rent and his, you know, car and his car insurance and his food and his doctor bills and then all my stuff. So it's like, you invest in the stock? No, that's not a business expense. Did you see the new Twitch design? No, I didn't. Well, I quit gaming. It hit me in the spot. Instead of games today, it's going to be coding exercises and planning. You don't have to do coding all day, but you definitely don't have to play games all day. Gio, what's up, dude? Just got back from work. Spaghetti code. Oof. Why don't you make tutorials for what? For code? The passion's not there, man. This is what a code tutorial would be like with me. Okay, guys, today we're doing React. And if you come to the Facebook GitHub, you can find a React boilerplate. All right, now proceed to open your term. Like, do you want that kind of? Because that's how I feel. It's not like. What's your diet like? I don't have a super specific diet. I just don't eat until like 3 or 4. Intermittent fast. Adam, you want to know about the logo? Yeah, the logo is a gear, right? Grind the gears, and then in the middle is a beaker, is a lab beaker, because everything I do is kind of an experiment. Are you an introvert? Probably. Do you have desk toys? No. What do you think of index funds? You think they're causing a bubble? I don't know, Michael. I can't say. I'm not well versed enough into the market. If anything, if I were to invest right now, it would be a traditional IRA to Roth IRA ladder conversion, because you don't have to pay the penalty when you convert it. You only got to pay the tax gained when you temporarily take it out to convert it. So that's what I would do. Justine, it's your birthday. Happy birthday. I'm going to start an affiliate project. Got inspired. How are you going to get people to use your affiliate? That's the thing. MX Cross, what is that? You mean like motocross? I used to do it when I was younger. How do you feel about Vue versus React and Angular? I'd still do React. I need to look up what you said, but thanks. Okay, Michael. Yeah, I don't know much about the market. That's how I would invest my money today. How you gonna act like that? Like what? What are the logical steps to build a personal brand? Share your story, share your goals, document the process. Pretty much exactly that. But the thing is, like, you can build a personal brand, but don't try to do something if there's not something that people can't take away. That's the problem that I see a lot of times. People are just showcasing something without giving something. Showcasing and documenting is good, but you should try to give them something. If that's a piece of knowledge, a quote, something. Don't just be like, hey, look at all this stuff I do. How many hours would you say that you're working on content side hustles? I don't know. Not too much. But then sometimes it feels like forever. I'd say at least like 4 hours a day, probably. Do you ever skip on bathing? What? Thoughts on Meteor? I haven't seen it. Learning web dev HTML and CSS done, but JavaScript functions and arrays a little bit confusing for each two. Any advice? I think if you want to learn loops, it's best to visualize the loops, and then loops inside of loops. Is Svelte worth my time? I haven't seen a single job posting for that. I don't know. Can't say. I would say no. You can make some creative tutorials like combining machine learning and web. That sounds really, I don't know, it sounds creative. It just doesn't sound exciting to me, to be honest. You've inspired me to jump back into HTML and CSS. Finally managed to make it to a live. Charlotte, welcome. It's been a while. You've been gone. You've been AFK. I missed you. Hope you're doing well. Give advice to an 18-year-old guy who wants to start developing passive income. Okay, sure. Passive income doesn't start passive. As you can see from this paint I have here, I don't know if you guys missed it, but here's the history of YouTube right here for years and years. Like not even a penny right here. And then it starts to go up, right? So this is technically passive because I just make the video and post it and the income is generated, right? But it never starts passive. That's what I'm saying. So if I show you the other screenshot that I have, right? So that's like years. And here's the more recent years. Not bad, right? So this is last year, September, 1400 bucks, October 15, November 24, 23, 22. And then we got July over here, 15,000 somehow. Last month was 7.8. This month so far, 6.7, right? You see how like this was years of making videos before anything happened. Years, you know? Of nothing. So passive income is not passive. It doesn't start passive at all. Noted. What do you think about dropshipping? Dropshipping is hit or miss. Hit or miss. The thing is, like, you're selling the same product as me. How are you gonna? You didn't make the product. It's not original to you. How are you gonna sell it better than me? Background music sounds like chill hop. Yeah, it is. It's from Epidemic Sound. I think I picked something good. I wouldn't say 2K a month is nothing. It is when your bills cost $5,800 just you and your dad. You know, of course, if you have super cheap living expenses. But I didn't design a life like this. You know, I designed a life around having a job first. And then I was like, yeah, well, you know, no more job for you, Josh. You know, so like you just get stuck into these moments where you have a car bill now. Now you have that, like, I probably wouldn't have this house if I didn't have a job. I wouldn't have a house because you can't buy one. Oh, your latest vid, loved it. Charlotte, thanks for hanging out. It was a long video. Making a Unity game is taking a long time. Can you give me a quick go team? Happy Robot, keep going, dude. You got this, man. It's gonna be worth it. I would say you should be willing to focus on something for at least 4 to 5, 6 years. I'd say like 2 or 3. 4 to 5 is a lot. Maybe, I don't know. I would say like if you're reaching the 4 to 5, 6 years as the side hustle, those first few years weren't very focused. That was just experiment time, you know? Ooh, Josh Stream, what up, Philip? Greetings from Croatia. What up, man? Why don't you hire people? I like doing everything myself, and I pay for my dad's stuff, so I'm good. Did you buy your house with a mortgage? Yes, but I did not put a down payment on my house. You guys want to know pro tip? You can ask, if you're in the US, you can ask for down payment, first-time home buyers assistance. My down payment was free. And all I did was ask the real estate agent was, hey, can I get like a free down payment? Because that's a thing, right? First-time home buyers. And they paid it. They paid it for me, $9,000. And so every now and then I get calls from like this Chenoa fund. I think it's I think it's from an Indian reserve actually. And they're like, hey, we're just calling in. And they're like, if you pay 3 years of your mortgage without missing a payment, we'll forgive that loan that we paid for you. I'm like, what do you guys get out of this? And the guy was like, I don't really know. But pro tip for you guys, just ask about free first-time home buyers down payment. You only get it once. You still have to pay for PMI insurance. Yeah, of course, right? But I didn't have enough money to buy the house outright. Okay, sorry. I missed it. I watched it all. I appreciate that, Charlotte. My YouTube used to be monetized, and I made a little change here and there. Then YouTube shut my money making down and decided to keep... Wait, what? Why'd you get demonetized? Daniel, what up, dude? Opinion on whiteboard interviews for seniors? I think your portfolio should outdo that. Sounds like they're paranoid. Do you still buy Bitcoin periodically? No. I would buy Ethereum. What do you think of framework hell and web dev right now? Dude, I know, right? So this is the thing with getting stuck in a framework, is that it's your ability to learn another framework more than the framework itself. Your ability to Google, basically, your ability to be like, I'll figure it out, I'll learn it, I'll put it together, is more valuable. Mr. California, what up, dude? Niche blog website product comparison review for income over time. Work SEO and affiliate marketing, pie in the sky or worth. I don't know much about it. I don't know much about like niche websites. The thing is, like, it just be all SEO. I imagine a niche website would just be an aggregator of news websites or music websites or whatever's trending on Google Trends, and then you would put a bunch of Google ads on there, and then you make ad revenue, and then you hope that your SEO keeps you at the top of the list for an aggregator of whatever people are searching from Google Trends. Does that help? Affiliate's good. Affiliate can do a lot, but people have to click your links. PMI goes away at 20%. Yeah, dude. So I was just trying to buy this house as an investment so that I can sell it later. Or rent it. I'll probably rent it. How much do you work per day? A lot. A majority of every day. Sometimes I sit around and I watch YouTube, though. I'm trying to learn, usually. Like, I'll do camera, like, reviews or watch about storytelling and stuff. What do you think about David Goggins? Dude, I love his book. It's a good book. I was watching him before he made his book. I was watching him before he even got on impact theory. Karthik, what up, dude? Hope you're doing well. I'm doing swell. What do you watch? I watch a lot of camera review stuff and storytelling stuff. Sometimes I watch the traditional motivational videos. I watch Mati Hapoya pretty often. I feel like he tries so hard and his videos just don't slap. I don't know why, but I can see the effort. How much do you code these days? I code around my website. I do a little PHP here and there. Most of the time it's Linux and DevOps stuff that I'm doing. You think cracking the coding interview is good for front-end devs? I mean, that's computer science questions. I mean, it's kind of unrelated, in my opinion. What do you think about corporate cringe and mechanical engineering companies? It's terrible. It's the worst. You get promoted based on taking your boss golfing. I'm a digital media buyer working on affiliate campaigns, setting up Google Ads campaigns. As we speak, my company allows me to work from home. That's the way to do it. So just so I can compare, how many hours would you say you work? 4 hours? 5 hours? But the thing is, like, I don't think those hours, I don't think working more hours correlates to more productivity. You know what I mean? Like, that's how, like, when I'm working, I am 100% working, and that's it. I think a compressed 4 hours a day, maybe, is way better than 13-hour day. I like when I get done making a video, most of the time I feel kind of like emptied out. Like I got nothing else to say. Was your verification badge in danger? Confirmed. I got the email that said we're gonna take away your check mark on your channel. And then the next day they're like, we heard you loud and clear. You can keep your check mark. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. I guess that's good. You try so hard to be friends with your subscribers. I'm just a regular guy, man. You message me on Facebook, I answer. Adam, you message me on Facebook, I answer, dude. It's all good. Pick up any good video lenses? No, sis, dude. I have like a lens store. I have too many, but nothing new really. The what I'm using right now is a Sigma 18 to 35. Hello from Serbia. You're my inspiration. Sasa. Thanks, man. Muhammad, what's up, dude? How you doing, man? I'm doing swell. Is CS50 important for devs? It's free. You should go do it. Can you calculus? Dude. Yeah, dude. What is it? X to the n minus 1, right? That's for derivatives. Any tips for getting a start in freelance general web dev, like getting your first clients? Getting your first clients, you have to go to them. And there's another question below this here that I saw someone ask about cold calling. Did I miss it? What do you think? Yeah, do you think cold calling is the best way? No, it's not. No. Walking in is the best way, and pretending to be a happy client for whatever that business does is the best way to do it. Pro tip. That's what I would do. I would go, like, if I saw a hair salon that had a crappy website, I'd walk in and be like, oh my gosh, you guys did such an amazing job on my sister's hair. Wow, I really like to give back to you. I happen to be a web dev, and I noticed that you guys' website could use improvement, or blah, 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 and then start my sales pitch from there. Right? Because if you just come in as a salesman, then they're going to be like, yeah, what do you want? Pro tip. Would you ever consider directing your own movie or short film with your filming skills? That's the dream. But I'm just really paranoid. What's good, bros? King, what up, dude? Should I buy a dropshipping course? You don't need to. This is dropshipping in a nutshell. Go to aliexpress.com, set up a Shopify, but I wouldn't recommend that. Well, Shopify's got some plugins that you can use, but aliexpress.com, Shopify, and then you just push your stuff with Google and Facebook ads. That's it. You're good. Greetings from India. Ketan, what up, dude? Love from Pakistan. Love from Salt Lake. Good day from Australia. Dude, can I get some kangaroos? Paranoid about what regarding the short film. So the thing with making a short film is that it's a lot of work, a lot of work to make movies, to get all the different angles. Just a conversation. Maybe you guys don't realize or think about it really, but now that I do this for a living, when I'm watching shows on Netflix or wherever, I'm constantly thinking to myself, like, that's so much work. This one little scene probably took a week to edit, and so like I would just need to have the money to be able to withstand that buffer, and then hope whatever movie I'm making would have enough views to counteract what I missed out on, and then some, basically. Now, does that help? At what point did your YouTube jump and started making more revenue? Well, we can look directly here. One moment, please. It wasn't a moment, but it was a little bit of a moment here. Do I still have the other one on here? Hold on. Yeah, okay. No, that's not the right one. I'm trying to catch the right. What books influence you the most in terms of mindset? Unscripted, The 48 Laws of Power, Daily Stoic. Really, the Daily Stoic was good. That one helped me through the breakup. That was a good one. The recent breakup. I should make a video about that, but I haven't done it. Heart of Excel. Nope, I don't know what that is. Of course, but these are from YouTube. So, is Vue Native better than React Native? Is that a thing? When are you gonna hang up the YouTube plaque, John? That's a good question. I forgot I had it. I did a degree in audio. Dude, audio design is nuts. Cheers for the answer, Night Quicker. Thanks, man. Can you earn 5K per month by freelancing? Absolutely. Teach us, dude. I'm trying. What video editing software do you use? I use Premiere Pro because I have the Adobe Creative Suite. So I use Photoshop, Premiere Pro, After Effects occasionally. It's just eh. What's your favorite pastime? Paragliding, probably. I'm paying $9K a year for university and we're only 7 hours a week. Yeah, that's not a good deal. Do the short film on all the cringe and wrongdoing in IT. I don't know if that's a short film. Those just become YouTube videos. "50th Law" is amazing. Did the one with 50 Cent. Yeah, I listened to that in a day. That was a good one. That one talks about getting over boredom. That's a really good one. Recent breakup. Didn't you know you were with someone again? No. Okay, so the thing was like, I had a girlfriend for like 4 years, and I was also married when I was in Finland. So when I got back from Finland, I moved here to Utah, and then a few months later, I met a girl, dated for a while. A couple of years, she moved in. We were together for like 4 years, and then she flew across the country to go on spring break. But in fact, she went to go see one of my childhood friends. and lied about it. So we broke up. She moved out. That was a good, like, you know, there was no issues there, right? Like, I thought the relationship was solid, you know? Like, the marriage was obvious crap, but I thought the relationship was solid. But she was like, you work too much, Josh. You know, I'm not happy. You never think that would happen to you, right? Like, you read about that stuff, you know? Do another collaboration with Tech Lead. We never did one to begin with. Stop by to say hello. What up, man? That was like, I don't know, that was like last May or something. You know what I'm saying? But when it first happened, the Daily Stoic really got me through that one. 100%. It's your main source of income. I don't have a main source, but I would say probably YouTube and affiliates, my website. Do you keep buying Bitcoin periodically? No. You do portfolio review again? If you stop spamming, I will do it. Mike. Do you do competitive coding? No. Will you do a fourth collaboration? Of course. What are you drinking? Protein or veggie shake? Veggie shake? Nah, dude, this is just BCAAs, man. We just chilling. Any advice on getting affiliates? Yeah, there's this place called Rakuten Marketing. You can go sign up. It's free. They have to approve you, though. What's your favorite Marvel character? Iron Man, Spider-Man, Thor. Probably Spider-Man first, even though I like Iron Man. Then Thor. You will meet the right one. There is no right one, right? I don't live in Disney World. I don't live in Disneyland. There's plenty of right ones. So I'll just enjoy that instead. Play League. I mean, I don't have... So, like, a lot of people are like, do you play League of Legends? And I always have to respond with, I don't have health insurance. So, like, I'm actively trying to avoid getting cancer. I can't play League, okay? Where are your dogs? They're sleeping. Any junk food weaknesses? Dude, I like Reese's peanut butter cups. That's my thing. Do you cook for yourself? Yeah, but last night I had Wendy's. For affiliates, there's a site called ClickBank. That's true. Get health insurance, dude. So the thing is, like, it's like $500 a month. Any good recipes to share? So, like, I've been making tacos lately. That's because it's easy. Patrick gave me this recipe, actually, when he came over and visited. Sorry, how good is the gaming niche? It's very low value. CPM is terrible for gaming, which means your ads don't generate a lot of revenue at all because it's so saturated. And let's say, like, Fortnite's really popular, right? But Fortnite is also free. So you have to understand, if you're getting an ad, that it's not going to be worth a lot because everyone can access it. It's free. The value goes down. You had Wendy's last night. Did she stay the night? Actually, she left. No, but for real, I got 2 spicy wraps. So good. If you're working out, watch The Game Changes. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Is that a good one? The thing with Arnold is back then the anabolic chicken was accessible and legal, and he admits to eating the anabolic chicken. Are you enrolled in ACA? No, I don't want to pay a percentage of my income. I'm good. You're right. What do you think about W3 schools? You mean like the certificates? Some gaming competitive niches are good though. But it's a niche, right? But I'd say overall. Are you still banned from entering Europe? No, I'm not, I was never banned. I was just really close to getting banned. When I was leaving Europe, when I was flying away from Europe after being there for years, I gave him my passport, and he he flipped to the back of the passport, and he saw the stamp that was dated like 2011, and then all of a sudden, he looked at me, and he looked down, and because he knows you're only supposed to be there for 90 days, And I was like, oh, right. Here's my visa. Because I was, he was like about to pick up the phone and call security and detain me and then deport me for overstaying. Sorry. How can college students make money, especially in web? Just make websites for your friends that didn't go to college that chose to be photographers instead. Is it annoying, hard to film videos? Missed one. Lima, there it is. No, it's not hard. It's the same thing. Your Android shoots MP4 files just like, well, just like this camera can. It's not no big deal. Did I miss something? Chris Hawks commented on my video. Is it time to unionize? Please make a video about it. No, that's too political. I can't make a video on unions. The W3 CSS framework. I don't know. I can't say. You speak Finnish? I do. Can you repeat the affiliate marketing website? It's called Rakuten Marketing. ClickBank is also another one. And there's one other one like CJ Affiliates. I don't know. Have you dropped from college? No, I have a bachelor's in mechanical engineering. I saw this one comment the other day on my YouTube channel. It was like, Josh is this big fake guru. He always holds up his degree, but he never shows you what it is. I'm like, I think I've showed it. I just like, it has like my Finnish social security number, although I don't think it matters. I put my thumb over it so you can't see it. I don't know why they put that on your degree though. Hello from Tokyo to Japan. What up, dude? Ni hao. I'm just kidding. That's Chinese. It's sarcasm. Is freelancing mostly for web dev? No, not at all. You can freelance anything. You could freelance video. You could freelance photos. You could freelance copywriting. You could freelance SEO. The 4K shoots B-raw. No, but you can put it in HD mode and it'll shoot MP4. Terve CS2 amazing. Yo, dude, what up, man? Terve Tuloa stream main. Is website making a dead job? I feel like nobody would need my site. But you gotta create a need, man. Greetings from the Philippines. What up, man? I'd like to see you do filmmaking plus VFX. So the thing is that VFX takes a while. I don't know if you guys know this, but a lot of big productions, they auction off different scenes to different companies, and you get paid based on how many frames that are in the scene. So like in Star Wars, the prequels, when they're fighting on that last lava planet, that one entire thing took like a year. Just that one fight sequence. The VFX is really, you gotta be super specific. Corridor Crew is one of the only YouTube channels left on YouTube that does it. You could freelance music, sure. What used car should I buy this week? I mean, what are you looking for? I don't understand what full-time SEOs do. Yeah, no, I don't either. I don't know how that's a job. What's your personal experience of freelancing? I used to freelance video, and I've made a couple freelance websites, maybe like 3 or 4. Thoughts on Flutter for freelance? What's the use case? I want to say thanks for the nice videos, helped a lot. Leo, thanks for being here. Think you've shown people the paper certificate thingy? I have. Where'd you get those wonderful wallpapers? It's from Wallpaper Engine on Steam. Where'd you learn video editing? I just watched a lot of YouTube videos. I was trying to figure out, I was like, cut. What is a cut? How to cut? What Chrome extensions do you have? Pesticide, color picker. That's about it. Adblock. How much do we charge for different kind of websites? You got to figure out their budget, and you charge based on what you think your value is worth. If you get 1 million views on gaming videos, can we make out of it? I don't know what that means. You mean how much money can you make out of 1 million views on gaming? It depends on your CPM. It'd probably be pretty low, probably be in like the $2 to $3 range if we're being honest, if that, which means that's $3 for 1,000 clicks. What was that, $3,000? at a surveillance conference. You shouldn't be here. They're watching you, Jerry. Gotta go. Thanks for being here, dude. How easy is it to monetize a course like on Skillshare? You don't get to control. I don't know. To be honest, if I were to make a course, which I do make courses, I'm gonna push it myself and then charge what I want because I can drive my own traffic. If you post on Udemy or you post on Skillshare, you are using the traffic that exists on these websites already, right? But you're at the behest of whatever they want to charge your course for. Or I think Skillshare doesn't even do that, right? You just pay the monthly thing, so I don't even know how you get paid, to be honest. You play pub? Not really. I play it on my iPad sometimes. Which IDE do you use? It's not an IDE, it's just Visual Studio Code. That's me coding. Lightworks is an awesome free video editor. You could use DaVinci Resolve. I'd recommend DaVinci Resolve because it's just hands down for color. Ugh, looks so good. Udemy gives you $2.50 for every like $11 course that you buy. Unless you use the link that I give you, then I only get 90%. It's like, so if someone goes to Udemy and they type in the search box and they find my course and you buy it, I only get like $3, not even $3. Does college matter? I mean, if you want to like do heart surgery, probably. You want to code websites? No. YouTube really does give you a great reach. YouTube does, but basically it's branding. So YouTube, Instagram, LinkedIn, everywhere. YouTube is less curated. Yep. Go-to video game? I don't have a go-to video game. I lost that a long time ago. I would say it used to be like WoW or Overwatch, but I don't really have a go-to video game. How to not get overexcited? Maybe just don't get emotionally invested. Thanks for the help. Keep up the good work. I don't know. I'm trying to give you guys like the value propositions, like the websites to get affiliates and how these websites work and what's worth it and what's not. I'm really trying to like not just talk about really ambiguous and vague stuff. How do I stop being an introvert? Why? Why do you need to stop being an introvert? You can be both, you know. You can have like a default state, which would be me. I'm an introvert, but like just default. But I can be outgoing if I need to be. You play chess, dude? I don't know. I don't even know how. I'm dumb. Is DaVinci good for motion graphics? I think they have something in there that lets you do it. I forget what it's called. Mike knows. Have you played PUBG Mobile? Yeah, that's a fun game. Is it possible to build a brand by freelancing? Yeah, you should build something up first so that you can continue to build your brand. Because if you go to freelance, they're going to be like, oh, cool, what have you done? And you're going to be like, hey, you're my first client. And they're going to be like, what? Is upskill course any? I don't know. Do you ever collab with other dev YouTubers? I mean, I don't know. Is dropshipping dead? No, it's not dead. You just have to figure out a way to sell the product differently. Don't you feel lonely? That's a no, not really. I don't. Fusion, that's what it is. 1 petabyte of RAM. Hey, that's me then. Is Upwork saturated? No, it's just garbage. Upwork is just garbage. Any words on H-1B in the US? You need a degree. There's a limited amount. There's about 80,000, but usually more than double that apply. So then you get put into the lottery. It also costs the employer around $1,500 to give it to you. What character did you play in Borderlands 3? I played the Siren. I have a level 47 Siren with the flat gun, a bunch of legendaries. It's basically easy mode. Like I play level 3 Mayhem mode, just one-shot stuff. Is it worth selling photos on microstock website? I don't know. It's so random. It's so random. Can't say. I've never done it. I imagine that if you were to upload photos on a stock website, unless it was amazing, you would just be another stock photo. And then I don't know how fast those websites grow. So if you upload a photo and then, you know, other people are uploading too, is your photo just going to get tossed to the back of the stack? Are you going to go from being on the, you know, the recently uploaded page to being on page 45 in 5 minutes, or I don't know how that would work. So how would they know to find it? You planning on starting a business or just focus on you? I have a business. It's content creation. Jalen, you're the coolest. Jake. When you start coding? I was 24. What do you drink? What about two beers a day? I don't drink, dude. I don't drink alcohol. But if you do you, man. Do you pay to run ads anywhere? Google, Facebook? No, I don't. I don't run any ads. I've never run any ads because I'm not really trying to sell you anything, you know? Like I have a resume and a cover letter on my website, but why would I push that with Facebook and Google ads? Because, you know, they'd be like, who's this guy? Doesn't make sense. Also, when you run an ad, everyone knows it's an ad, which means you're trying to get their money, which reduces people's trust in whatever it is that ad says automatically. At least that's what happens to me. When I see an ad, I'm like, oh, he wants my money. What does he want? Not saying they don't work, but automatically I know you want my wallet. What's up, dude? I work for a big corporation as a web dev. Got micromanaged, so I don't know how to recover my interest in web dev. I mean, maybe you don't need to recover it. Maybe you just do it for work. LLC or S Corp. I have an S Corp. S Corp's not really worth it though, unless you're making about $30,000 a year though. Because of paperwork fees and payroll tax. What's your favorite beer? I don't drink beer, man. Root beer? I play as Zane, still figuring it out. Only 41K from 200,000. Dude, the dream. Which freelancing website should we use? You don't, dude. There's no freelancing website. Freelancer.com is not freelancing. Upwork is not freelancing. They're just contracts, dude. They shouldn't be marketed as freelancing websites because they're just contracts. It's just contract work. A freelance job is a job that doesn't exist, and you go and make it happen. You go to them, you say, hey, let me propose this to you, right? It's not something you can apply to. If you can apply to it, how's that freelance? Learn lots of programming languages or try to learn one or two in depth? I'm master of, you know, I'm jack of all trades, master of many. You invest in anything? No. And it's not a business expense. The only thing I can do is a traditional IRA. Do you sip wine? Like as a social drink? No, I don't. I don't drink. And there's nothing like, it's not, no personal. Xander.
Surprisingly inspirational content made.
Oh, thanks. Hey, cool, thanks. I forgot, like, it got read out loud. If you use the Streamlabs donation. Cool, thanks. Opinion on cold calling? It's cold calling, man. I know that you're in, like, if someone wants to market me something cold calling, I'm gonna hang up. Because I don't know you. You figure out a different way to do it. Slide my email or something, you know? Danielle Walsh. Hey, thanks. Cold calling has never worked for me, at least, so I would never do it to someone else because I can see through a lot of it. I'm sure you guys can too. Really helped me get over my unemployment slump. I know that feel. How do I sell myself better? You figure out what value you can offer, what you're good at, talk about those things. Technically, your house is an investment. Absolutely. That's why I have it. But it's not in the market, you know? I mean, housing market, but my rate is locked. It's not a variable rate loan. How do you know a website's secure enough to be published? Well, it depends on what the website's doing. Just HTTPS is usually fine. Should I pursue postgraduate? No. Drew? Not really. Do I need to have my own company before starting a YouTube channel, or are YouTube paying? No, you just get the money. If you don't have your own company, YouTube still pays you. You just have to take a percentage of that money out and pay taxes, and you'll figure out what that is at the end of the year. Does the lighting on the keyboard consume a lot of energy? Yes, 100%. It's basically a power grid for Salt Lake City. You can set up a solo 401k and legally defer. Yeah, no, see, 401k is garbage though, so I don't want to do that. .401k is garbage because penalties and fees with the traditional IRA and the latter conversions to a Roth IRA, you don't got to pay the penalty. What service is good cheap for hosting a website? GitHub Pages, Netlify, and Heroku are all free. Can you do a video on your daily life on how to live alone and how you manage things at home, working, cooking, life, and stuff? I mean, I don't know. I try to keep my house clean. Sometimes I let the dishes pile up like everybody else. I mean, I mow my lawn. I don't know how to be an adult. Is that what you're asking me to make? I'm not sure. Mega backdoor Roth. Just look up ladder conversion IRA. You'll find it. What's your monthly average income from YouTube? Right now, about $7,000. There you can see. This is forever ago. Why is this there? That matters. So you can see a bunch of months with no money, not even pennies. Then we get $10 and $30 and down to $20 and up to $30 and then back down to 10 and up to 30 and then up to 40 and up to 700 and up to 1500, and then we come over here to the right side, which is more recent. A year ago, September, right here. 1400, 1500, 2400, 2300, 2200, 26, 22, 14, 6000, 15,000, 8,000, and about 7,000 right now. But, you know, I gotta pay taxes on all that stuff, so woohoo. That only gets paid out once a month if you're wondering how it works. It's around somewhere between the 20th and the 24th. They don't actually tell you. They're just like, check your recent payment. I'm like, can you give me a schedule on this? How many subscribers do you need? You don't, that's not how it works. You need 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers. Do you know Brad Traversy? I don't know him personally. He seems like a cool dude. Is this table for your next vid? No, it's just something I was looking at this morning. Your IQ test, -5 probably. Is that just with ads? Yes. Josh, you think I should quit my job? I hate it, but I don't have any skills to start a business. You gotta get the side hustle going before you quit, man. You can't just quit with no money unless you got parents that can support you. Opinion on Tech Lead's video about Facebook employees. I mean, you guys already know, like, your company's not your family. Problem solved. I enjoy your videos. $7. Thanks, man. If I open a company in the US, does it have to comply with rules for my country? I don't know. I mean, if you run the business here, you comply with the laws here. How would you decide to learn coding if you had to start over again? I would go to Lambda school, 100%. You don't even need 1,000 subs on YouTube to make money. You can make money from what sub? Yeah, but if he's talking about ad revenue. You follow any dating coaches? If yes. No, I don't really have, I don't have issues dating. Was it torture for you to go to school? If yes. Yes, of course. How did you do it? Well, what's the other option? Work at Waffle House? They work 365. How'd the second day go? It didn't. Well, we went on a date last night. What's up, Connor? You can't just choose US law for your company. Yeah, I mean, if it's running here, you have to comply, but you also gotta deal with your country. Do you have an offshore bank account? I don't even know how to get one of those. That sounds like a great reason for the IRS to come knocking on your door, though. Mechanical engineers get a starting salary. Yeah, dude, salary's low there. You should sell online. Leverage global arbitrage, dude. Like, if you're gonna work in a country that doesn't make a lot of money, you're not gonna make a lot of money. So you should leverage global arbitrage and market to other countries that have money, and then you use that currency, convert it to yours, and now you're making a lot. How do you meet girls? Just online, just Tinder and stuff. AWS jobs, they're pretty good. You think it's worth spending 10K on a UX bootcamp for someone who has just graduated from university from a non-related field? I want to try, but not sure to be more in debt. Only if it has a guaranteed job at the end, obviously. That would be it. Only, yeah. I just don't like the way the 401k is invested. How many hours for take-home test is too many? Yeah, anything more than like 6 hours on a take-home test, you better be pulling out the money. To be honest, any take-home test that's like longer than an hour or two, where's my money? Where's my money? I'm like, a lot of times they'll give you a take-home test that's like you solving problems, like actual business problems, and you're not even employed yet. I saw that happen a lot. Like they'll bring you in for an interview and they'll want you to solve a business problem and you're not even hired yet. Are you mostly self-taught? We're all self-taught, dude. People mistake your age a lot. I mean, how old do you think I am? Would you offend people to be more authentic to yourself? I think I probably say more curse words in real life. I'm not saying this isn't real life, but like in person. 45, yep. How hard is Angular? I don't know. It's dependent on how fast you can learn it. Do you drink alcohol? No. I live in Salt Lake City. Do you believe investing development time into a single large project or multiple smaller projects for a side hustle? I mean, the thing is like, do any of your projects have a market need? That's the main thing you should ask yourself. It's not about the amount of projects or how in-depth your project is. Does your project have a need, minimum viable project or product? Put it to the market, see if anyone would be like, yeah, I'd buy that. But even then, that's not confirmation of people would actually buying it. I say, would you guys watch this? I make the video, no one watches. So like, verbal confirmation is not the same as having a market need. You put it out there, minimum viable product, something that people could buy. If they buy it, maybe invest some more time on it. If you invest some more time on it, do people buy it more? Do that. I'm moving out by the end of the year. I want to start next year with a dev job so I can go to college and pay the bills. What? Can you learn to code before 2020? Of course. You wouldn't need to go to college then. Did you learn how to walk self-taught? No. Lambda school part-time, will it work? Yes. Just longer. Where can I get side hustles? You don't get side hustles, you make side hustles. The only thing you can get a side hustle, that's just called a part-time job. A side hustle is something that you do. You generate the money. You're not like going to a traditional like regular part-time cashier job or whatever. Telling people to side hustle as you're currently side hustling yourself. Genius. No, this is my full-time thing, but I do a lot of different things. I would say everything I do is a side hustle, so I guess you're right. But I mean, in the traditional side hustle way is when you'd have a full-time job and you're trying to get away from that with something on the side so that you can later do that thing on the side full-time. Does money buy happiness? To a degree. Money can solve your problems. If having those problems solved makes you happier, then I suppose. Examples of side hustles you're talking about? Sure. So that'd be like photography for businesses, or video for businesses, or making websites for businesses, or I don't know, like just little side jobs. Have you ever regretted switching from mechanical engineering? Not a day in my life, dude. I don't regret moving away from that. Not a single second of my life. Which is best, metric or imperial? Dude, imperial, obviously, because I think having arbitrary units is the best. Why measure in thousands and hundreds when you can measure by 12 inches in a foot? And, I don't know. I think it's more fun. A yard, that's way more fun than, comparing that to like a meter. Opinion on Treehouse. It's pretty good. What do you think about Shopify? It's too expensive. Just do WooCommerce. Do you recommend hooking up PayPal to a website you built? That's what I do. Stock photography? I don't know. You have no control on if people pay you or not. You can take photos and post them, but you're just in the waiting game. How do you stay satisfied while living alone? What? I mean, I don't know. I'm content with who I am as a person. Are the live videos best for watch hours? I don't know. I don't think so. I just do live because I like engaging. I like answering questions. I like being here. You have any Udemy content? No. They don't pay enough money. What do you think about S3 website hosting? I don't know. I haven't done it, Mike. Starting a computer science degree a few years later than friends, can't help but feel behind. Any advice I'm beginning after studying in unrelated fields? I mean, that's how it goes, dude. Everyone starts as a junior in that field. You just don't compare yourself. I think media has a thing on watch hours, and live streaming is amazing for watch hours and gaining likes. You kind of have to ask. You have to ask for the likes. So if you're here and you enjoy the live stream, hit thumbs up. I'd appreciate that. Thanks, Tamor. Can we do YouTube alongside our job? Of course you can. I mean, unless your job's like no YouTube, like tech lead. Realistically, is there any shot of getting a remote job with zero job experience? Yes. My coworker had that happen. How do you get customers in a brand new market? You go to them. You don't wait for customers to come to you, man. You get customers. You got to go to them. You put your product out there. You say, hey, look at this. Look at this thing. Buy it. This is why you need it. This is what you're missing out on. Marketing strategies and stuff. Is 30 too old to start? No, dude. Why would anyone say you're too old to do that thing? Unless you're like, you know, obviously above like legal age to do something, you know? What's open source? I don't know. Don't know what that... No, dude, open source is just like free GitHubs that you can contribute to, and usually they have a README and a guideline. You can go look up, what's his name? Eddie Jowd on YouTube. That's all he does. How to find a market? You don't... I don't know if that's the best way to approach it. Dating app for software developers. I don't think there'd be much dating going on. I think it would just be waiting for the other side of that app to populate, if you know what I mean. What does your business sell, or what does it mainly offer? Yeah, so you're thinking about my business in terms of like a service. It doesn't really offer a service like that. I just sell products and I make content and I monetize that way. Are you happy with your life? Yeah. Yep. Can I get the blue wrench now? And then the next one. Keep it up. Love the video. It's not life coach. Dude, thanks. Did I miss anything? Have you seen tech leads Facebook bashing? I mean, you work there, right? They're probably regretting like firing him a lot. Did you ever get down when you were applying for dev jobs? I mean, of course. And then I realized I shouldn't have to depend on someone else to decide if I'm worth something. And so that was a pretty big mindset shift. Of course, I was like, I just want to work, man. Somebody give me an opportunity. I'm so sad. No one wants to let me work. And then I was like, you know what? This is a stupid process. I shouldn't have to deal with this anyways. I'm going to do it myself. But if that's your only option, you know, if you quit applying, then you've ruined all hope for jobs at that point. Tips for freelance? Well, that's a big field, man. Seeing fast growth on the YouTube channel, but it's catered to a very niche audience. What sort of numbers does the channel need to become worth a full-time investment? I mean, I don't know your income situation. For me, I need to make at least 2 times what my salary job was making, and I need to sustain that for at least a few months. Are you an only child? I mean, I have a sister, but yeah, basically I'm an only child. I'm the only one that matters. Oh, roast. Yeah, dude, we don't talk about her. Garbage. Garbage human. Don't care. Next biggest goal? I don't know. Can you spell Eddie Jowd? Yeah. Like that, I think. Have you found superb people in your work? What does that mean? Game dev or web dev? What do you like? Game dev is not a great industry to work in. I'm out. Keep it up. Xander, thank you for that donation, man. What programming language would you study if you had to begin all over again? Whatever, I don't know. Probably whatever I wanted to work in. So web dev, probably JavaScript. You know anything about real estate investing? I want to start investing, but not sure how. That's not my thing, really. I don't have enough money to do it, so it's not my thing. What's your workout routine? Just typical bro split, chest, back, shoulders, legs, arms. How hard would it be for you to create video platforms? Yeah, so the ingestion part of video is the hardest part. And, you know, having all the server space to store videos is also a huge expense. So I don't, that seems, yeah, you need a lot of money. You think YouTube's getting way too big? No? Are you familiar with GitLab's remote work culture? If so, does it appeal to you? Have you applied? Yeah, I applied to GitLab, and they told me no. They told me to F off. And I said, why? And they said, because you didn't have any Stack Overflow, copper, or silver. And I was like, are you serious? Really? Because I didn't answer questions on Stack Overflow, I'm getting rejected? Okay, cool. Amazon merch? I don't know. I don't have any opinions. What's your remote React job like? How'd you get it? I applied on Stack Overflow. We had a morning stand up, and then after that it was just on your own. What's your dog think about you? I don't know, man. That's like my life goal. Wake up every day and just try to be the person that my dog sees me as. What's the best tools to manage a dev team and designers? I don't know. I don't manage a dev team and designers. If anything, I don't know if I'd want to manage them. I would just let them do their good work and be like, hey, you need anything from me? All right, keep it up. I don't actively manage. I hire good. I would hire good, and I would trust people to do their job and get out of their way. And then be like, hey, if you need anything, let me know. But I'm not going to manage them. That's their job to manage themselves. What are your plans to hit 1 million by the time you hit 30? What are the plans? How am I going to do it? Just scale everything, make more courses, make more videos, make better videos, maybe try to like branch out the website. Not sure. That'd be the plan though. Maybe do some teaching or something. It depends. Can you finish your project in a single laptop? I suppose so. PhD or startup? Startup. Yeah, I don't know. I thought GitLab was going to be a cool company, and they just made a really dumb decision. But it's fine, you know. Their loss. It's fine. Do you think about creating an Instagram like web application? No. I don't want to create a platform. That's the problem. Like if you're building a web app, creating a platform is the most difficult thing. It's the most profitable thing, but it's the most difficult thing because you can create this cool platform that does all these cool things, but you have to get people to sign up for it and use it constantly. So how are you going to do that? Like, how are you going to get people to switch off the platforms they're currently using to use your platform? I don't know. So I don't make platforms. Like TikTok probably spent billions of dollars to they just shoved it in everyone's YouTube ads, so you couldn't avoid it. Otherwise, I don't think TikTok would really be a thing. Heard winking at the camera gets you more donations. I don't know. I don't know. How far can you go without professional education? Pretty far. Josh, collaborate with other creators. Do once a month and you'll see lots of growth. No, that's not how it works, man. That's not how it works. The thing with collaborating with other creators is that there has to be a mutual interest there. Like, usually when people want to collaborate, it's because they want to leverage something from you. They want to leverage something, and you can see that. You can, like, there would have to be mutual interest in, like, we would both have to be fangirling to meet each other. You know what I mean? So it's like otherwise you want something from me and I want something from you, but there's no real mutual interest here. You know, like, we're just both trying to gain value. Or usually it's one-sided. Someone just wants to leverage your traffic for something. Someone just wants you because, you know, they want you to say, go do this thing or go buy this thing. It's hard to trust people, basically, is what I'm saying. Like, it's really hard to trust people. Like, if I were to go to Tech Lead, or if I were to go to Patrick and be like, hey, Patrick, you want to make a video with me? Patrick would be like, well, I don't know. I've talked to him a few times, but, like, he'd probably be like, Josh, I have like 5 times the amount of subs you do. So if we were to do a video, do you understand what you gain out of that versus what I gain out of that? Unfortunately, that's how it is. So unless you just want to be friends with the dude, and if they want to be friends with you, that's the way it would have to work. And if there was something on top of that where you could both make money. Patrick who? Patrick Hsu. I think that's how you say his last name. Tech Lead. My friend working on startup on equipments for farmers. What do you think? I don't know what he does. How'd you build up the confidence to become self-employed? I hate going to work every day, but I feel like I'm not smart enough to start my own business. Starting your own business takes like 10 minutes to open the actual business. The problem is making your first dollar is the hardest part. You know. Basically what happened was, with all of my side stuff, teaching code, because I used to teach code one-on-one, teaching code, YouTube ad revenue, affiliates, and my website made like 3 times as much as what I got paid in a month for my job. But I was like, all right, let's see if we can do this for a few months, because maybe I just got lucky for a month. And all right, well, it happened for a few months. Maybe I can build on this. Then I quit. When did you talk to him? Oh, I just messaged him on Instagram. I was just like, hey, Patrick, what up? He was like, what up? Jonathan, what up, dude? Your life stories are inspiring. I mean, I don't know. Do you still have merch in your website? I never had merch on my website. It's on Teespring, but I have to fix it because the link is broke, apparently. What are your favorite companies? I don't know. Not sure. What we see from the outside is what they want us to see. So, what attributes would you say make a good coder versus a bad coder? I think bad coders are the ones that are like know-it-alls, or they think that they're know-it-alls. Because they're annoying to work with. It's my way or the highway. They're just not fun. A good coder would just be like, I have no idea what I'm doing all the time, but I'll figure it out. That's, you know. Ever tried Printful? I haven't. Does it make sense for your first business to be profit-based instead of doing what you want to do? I mean, I don't know. Do you got a bunch of money saved up? Are you going to be financially okay if you quit to make your business and then start losing money for a year? But even though you get to do what you want, that doesn't sound very fun to me. It'd be cool to get some shirts for web dev. Anyone you look up to? It depends on different people for different things. There's not one person I look up to. For, like, yeah, just different people for different things. Can we see a close-up of the tattoo? It's just a feather, dude. It's just your basic sorority girl tattoo, dude. Just a feather and some birds, you know, cause you know we're sorority sisters. Did you ever work with a really annoying know-it-all type of guy? Of course. It's the worst. It's the absolute worst. He says, hey, do this thing. That's your assignment. And then you do it. And he's like, that's not how you do it. And I'm like, okay. Well, you could have given me some direction if you wanted me to make it a certain way. Well, do it again. All right. How do you want me to do it? Well, you can do it, and I'll let you know if it's right or not. Like, this is not how... This is called being a bad boss. This is called being a terrible boss. Slide dragon, get in the sweat of the gym. Dude, what's up? What's your biggest regret? I probably should have quit my job sooner, maybe. Maybe getting married. I don't know. Josh, do you support the MGTOW movement? I'm gonna get demonetized for reading that comment. I don't know if it's a movement. I know personally that I enjoy interacting with females. So if you want to do you and just not interact and not go on dates and stuff, hey, whatever, dude. I'll do both. I had a boss exactly like that. I quit. Yeah, it's the worst. How do you make money besides YouTube? Yeah, so you have affiliates, you have my website, Twitch, different things. I had a guy who made his own framework and refused to use something like Laravel or Symfony because he thought his framework was better. Yeah, it makes sense. Yep. Why wouldn't his framework be better? Using those garbage, Symfony and Laravel garbage. No, I'm just kidding. That's probably what he said though, right? Would you say WordPress is a good way to start side hustle? Yeah. Why would you build a e-commerce website from scratch, dude? It's already there. Use the tools, man. Use the tools. It's all about application. You want to invent something new? Great. Is there application for this? Tattoos for your aviation interest. You are correct, Roshan. Do you think if I have a video where I talk to the camera, should I have graphics popping up to keep people's attention? It depends on what you're trying to do. Are you trying to teach them something? I would say every 10 seconds you should have a graphic. But then you have people like me, which I just don't care. I just don't care because I feel like storytelling and emotion and how you portray things visually with your hands can substitute that. How often do you listen to music? Oh, daily, dude. How to earn money online. Yeah, I mean, you could do affiliate marketing. You could eBay flip. You could sell your own products, make a Udemy course, teach people, become a mentor, teach code, teach whatever you know how to do. Master of games. Stop asking that question, bro. That's just like a divisive question. WordPress is good if you know how to secure it. Yep. Are you hyped for SpaceX Starship? I didn't even know that was a thing. Do you think it's okay to move out using money and not really gaining anything from it other than changing your headspace that might benefit you in the long run? Dude, if I could move back home and live with my parents, I would. Except I don't have one of those. I would definitely, like, I think the environment matters, but does it matter that much? How do you find your audience? That's a good question. That's a really good question. I just kept making things and figuring out what people liked, and then I would, this is what's weird. You'll be like, hey, what do you guys want? And everyone will say something else. And you'll make, this is a mistake that I made actually. You say, hey, what do you guys want to see? And then someone says, make this thing. And you make this thing, and you realize there's literally just one person that wanted that thing. It's always a vocal minority. Like, for example, 260 people here, I guess, but only, I don't know, maybe 20 people are talking. So when you say, what do you want? 20 people out of the 260 respond, or maybe one out of those 20 respond. And it's, you just keep making stuff, man. You just keep making stuff, and you kind of try to find patterns. Opinion on password managers? I don't know. Have you spent time thinking about the ergonomics of your setup? Not really, because I'm free to get up at any time that I want to. If I start feeling stiff, I'll stretch out, go for a walk, work out, whatever. You get into WoW Classic. I got to level 12 and unsubbed. Too much time. Imagine having to walk everywhere. No thanks. Just talk about what you want. Sort of, but you got to try to help people. I watch all your stuff. You're a chill dude. Just try to help, man. Want to learn French? I'll teach you if you let me walk your dogs. Nope, I'm good. I prefer English. It's the best language. Everyone in the chat about to be like, that's JavaScript is the best language, Josh. It's a joke. Any favorite anime? I don't watch anime, really. What was your first job? How long did it last? I worked at Kroger as a bag boy, getting tips from old ladies right here in the belt. Can you speak any Finnish? Yeah, I can speak Finnish. Are you okay? You look sad. I don't know why people say this. A lot of people, like, there's some comments in the last video, they're like, you look like you need a break. And I'm like, did you even listen to the video? Everyone says you look like you need a break all the time, just because I'm not on cocaine levels of energy like you would expect from YouTubers. Do you know your Myers-Briggs personality indicate? Yeah, it's like INTP or something. I feel called out, dude. Love is the best language. Yeah, I don't know if I believe in that. I'm good. Speak some Finnish. In halua, puhua, suomea. There you go. Thanks for answering. You're welcome. If you're not maximizing your potential. True facts. I always get the feeling that you're lonely. No offense. What? Nah, dude. I got me. I love myself. Even though I look like a burnt chicken nugget, I love myself. C# or Java? I don't know. C# you can make games in Unity, so I'd go with that. Can you make a video on how to be chill? Sure, I can do that. I work in IT operations, have an interview next week, will move me into security. Any advice? Yeah, go to Glassdoor, dude. Look at what they asked the other people. Do you have a girlfriend? No, I don't really want one. I'm good. Just finished a recent video. You're online. The grind is real. I suppose so. Could you review my channel? I did. More like unbattered chicken nugget. Yeah, to be honest. You're right, Darian. That's true. I guess no one in here watches Vines. When will you go back to Finland? It'll be awesome content for filming. Yeah, probably when it's not dark and cold. So that leaves 2 weeks of the year. Somewhere in July. Peace out, bro. Good night. Good night, dude. I'm really conflicted between to get a job or do freelancing. It's stressing me out. Why don't you do both? Get a job, make money while you freelance. Then you double the money and you build up your rep. I heard burnt chicken nuggets. Choked on my Dr. Pepper. Kales, I appreciate you. Please answer. Would you say it'd be better, easier, more efficient by growing Instagram accounts and then selling ads on them, or by making a dropshipping store and paying for others to market? I mean, if you build the brand yourself, you have reputation. Otherwise, you have to pay for marketing. The choice is yours. The first one's going to take longer because it's organic. You should do some collabs. With who? So this is the thing with collabs. Like, what's my value proposition? If I want to collab with Patrick, tech lead, I say, hey, Patrick, let's do a video. He's going to be like, on your channel or my channel? I'm going to be like, well, we can do it on both. But like, you know, he would have to do it because he wanted to. Not because he gets anything out of it. Should I use a VPN for remote jobs? Probably. Which is harder, learning Arabic or coding? I don't know. Was I the only one who got the Vine? I guess so, Darina. What was your latest destination you traveled to outside the US? Finland. Why do you date if you don't want a girlfriend? What you mean? I just want to date, dude. I enjoy the interaction with females. I like going on dates and stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Danielle donated $1.
Danielle?
Supporting the grind.
Hey, thanks. You drink alcohol? No, I don't. Should I leave my company after 7 years? It's my first job and a startup. Bro, if you've been in startup phase for 7 years and you still calling it a startup outwardly, that's not good. Time to go. So if Patrick said, "Hey Josh, you want to do a collab?" Would you say yes? I would need to think about what I could like offer him. I wouldn't want him to do it out of like pity. I would only want him to do it if he really just thinks I'm a cool dude. Then sure, let's do it, man. But other than that, I really feel like I need to bring something to the table. That's what I've realized. Would you take 500 per day to never work again, or would you rather build your own business? I do both anyway, so it doesn't matter. I think Josh skipped all push-ups for members today. There's no members today. What are you looking for in a collab? I'm not looking for collabs. That's the thing. The only thing that like I don't know, Forrest's probably not here anymore. Like, but Forrest, like, he had way more subscribers than me, right? But he posts videos at a slower rate than me. And before I was like, I should reach out. But at the same time, I'm not like, I can't give him much. Like the thing with Tech Lead is that like all of his subscribers know who I am, or like, okay, let's back up. All of my subscribers know who Tech Lead is, but not all of his subscribers know who I am. And so it's like, that would be the gain that I get from him, you know? Oh, Forrest's still here. He's always here. He's just lurking. I guess you're at work. But like for Forrest to want to interact with me, it'd be because he would have to just want to interact. I never know if Forrest is here. I'm really surprised. He says like one thing and then just scrolls up into the abyss. If Techly doesn't want to collab, how about Yoma? He said that he only wants to do it in person. And so he's like, next time you come through California, we can do it. I mean, would you rather have to work making more than 500 a day, but potentially less, or take guaranteed fixed amount, but not be able to create your own wealth? Yeah, no, I would like to maintain control. 500 bucks a day. What is that per month? No, I'm good. I like the challenge. I'm trying to figure out how Forrest makes videos on how to build a computer and gets 1 million views. Can you teach me? Apparently I can't do anything else good besides rant in my room. How much do you make off YouTube a month at this point? Well, here, let me show you. Since I have the Excel pulled up on Paint, because I'm that technologically advanced. Here you can see, this was like years ago. And then over here on the right, so this was July, we're at 15,000. Last month, August was 8,000. And then currently this month, we got a few days left to go, we're at 6.7 thousand. So hopefully we can get to like 7K. I think we'll probably, but this is 3 days behind, right? So we have 3 days of income to add on to this, plus the other 3 days at the end of the month. So we're probably close to this. We'll probably get to about right here. But like, look at all this time where I made nothing. Look at all this time, like all these months where I didn't even make a penny. What happened in February? Where are we at? Here? Which February are we talking about? Here? Any overhead for your channel? No, I do everything myself. Paint is still a thing. I mean, once you become a YouTuber and a developer, you just use Paint. It's fine. Is YouTube your primary source of income? Oh, that wasn't correlated with February. Yeah, the 15,000, that was in July when I made a bunch of videos. Like a video a day. A couple of them got over 100,000 views. Were all these months with close to no income when you had under 1,000 subscribers? Like the months where I was making no money? Yeah. What about your shop? The shop has a pay for my DigitalOcean server. And I have some WordPress plugins. Is making games for the App Store a side hustle? Of course it is. Is it crowded? Absolutely, it's crowded. Is it possible to get people to use your... Is it possible to get people to use your app? Yes, but how are you going to do that? That's, again, marketing is the bottleneck. I love how you could live off of just corporate cringe. Yep. It's pretty neat. You live You live long enough to see yourself become the villain. How much do you pay at DigitalOcean? It depends on what server load I had. I think right now it's about $80 a month. Between 40 and $80 a month. Depends on if I want to upgrade my server space and speed and stuff, but just depends. When are you going to get the physical shape as it was before? Shredded and strong. I'm stronger than I was. I'm less shredded, but I was too skinny anyways. Could you show in Paint at what point you quit your job? Sure. It was right about, where's my paintbrush? Where'd it go? I think it was right here. It was September. One of these Septembers. So I believe this was a year ago, September, which is when I quit my job. So this is how much I made off YouTube, and my job was paying me $4,000 a month, so $2,000 bi-weekly basically. And this was how much I was making off YouTube by itself, but I also had my website and I had affiliates, and I was teaching code, so I had a second side job along with that, which was making me somewhere around $2,000 a month as well. And then I had affiliates and my website, which was making me another $2,000 a month, right? So we're already here, boom, at my salary plus this, and then I had like random other affiliates and stuff. So, yep, that's how it worked. Any dream car when you made it? Nah, I'm not really a car person. I'd rather buy a motorcycle or an airplane, man. What is good to use for JavaScript exercises? I don't know if there's a point in doing it. Just do work. Just work and get paid to work and learn there. Do you have eyeglasses? I have contacts. Any links where I can contribute to freelancing projects? I don't have any links. I'm learning to code with my 8-year-old daughter, but I'm nearly 40. Is it misguided to move into programming at this age? Beasley, no. There's a guy that I've made a few videos with. His name is Craig. He's 46. He's about to get a job, and he started learning about a year ago. But he tried self-taught and all that stuff, and then he went to a boot camp. Any tips for landing a job right after the internship? Yeah, apply before you finish the internship. People like collabs, so it's good content. Yeah, but like I have to like the collab. How was the dollar per hour divided between work and side hustles? Meaning, which was the most lucrative? I don't know. Probably the job, right? Because I could just, if it's salary, there's, you get paid your salary no matter what. So that you could just do nothing and get paid your salary. Is there a delay? A short delay, yes. Which was the most lucrative? I mean, everything that makes a lot of money long term always starts off as no money long term. I don't know how else to say it. Anything worth doing that makes a bunch of money usually has a whole lot of time where you're not making any money. But the reward, if you can get past that phase, is a bunch of money. Versus if you just take a job, you just get paid money up front, but you don't really get paid a lot of money. About your idea to make a podcast from your videos. I listen to all your live streams as podcasts already, so something to think about. Eric, roger that. How long on average does a company take to offer you a job after the interview? There's not, like, how many interviews did you do? Yeah, usually there's three, at least three. You got the phone screen, you got the code test usually, and then after that you have like a follow-up culture. Would you want an intro theme song? No, I don't think intros are very good. It needs to be like 5 seconds and under. Anything more than a 5-second intro, people are like this is me watching intros on YouTube. It's like, okay, a couple seconds, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then I'm starting to skip, So it's like, Kevin, is it true that we can make 6 figures with niche sites? I don't know. I've never done it. Any slide in the DMs? She did. She did slide in the DMs. Confirmed. Can confirm. What boot camp did Craig use? He did Flatiron, and he learns Rails, I think. What is your opinion on Andy? He's a self-taught dev. I don't really have one. Don't have an opinion. I think he does like a... He has like a masterclass thing, right? Where like... You like buy his course and he teaches you how to code or something. You're patient with the intros that start skipping after the 3rd second. It depends. If my hand already on the mouse, if my hand's already on the mouse and we're watching YouTube and there's like more than a 3-second intro, I'm like, okay, click, 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 click. I followed your advice, getting remote 2 days a week, and then realizing there's no point for me to go to an office and made it 4 days a week. May I get fired? I mean, you ask them that, dude. Why you got it? Like, why are you so afraid? Just be like, hey, I'm working 4 days at home here. I'm working 4 days at home. Am I gonna get fired? You guys have a problem with this? Well, okay, all right, then I'm good. I'm gonna go home. Let me know if you need anything. Just go to them. Get in their face about it. No one else is gonna do it. They do this on purpose. Companies lack this transparency because you don't know what they're thinking, right? And they hold the authority above you, and so you become scared. Like, am I gonna get fired? Like, what are they gonna like not give me a raise? Like, go to them. Just get in their face and be like, look, man, am I about to get fired right now? Are you like, you know? I don't care. If they're gonna fire you, they go fire you anyways. Teespring link isn't working. I know. You should make a course on affiliate marketing for developers. They'd be very short. I don't want a dev job. I'm looking to be independent, but I have to go self-taught. Any advice? I mean, if you don't need... Okay, for a lot of freelance dev stuff, people don't want an app. If you end up coding an app freelance, you're not going to be freelance. You're just going to be a contract. It's going to be a contractor. Sub me. See, like this, why would you ever think that would work, dude? Like, you come into someone else's live stream and you're like, subscribe to me. No, dude, that's how you get hidden. Ever heard of inner engineering? No, what's that? Do boot camps have accommodation for people from different states? Some of them do. Do shirtless gym video with Patrick. Roger that. I just tried your Patreon link, but it doesn't work. Try the one in the description, not the one that's coming up here. I need to fix it. I'm sorry. Sev, that is a weird question. However, that is a question that I cannot answer on YouTube because those topics get you demonetized. Doing things for love or for money? Yeah, it's like a 50-50 ratio, bro. You got to find something that you kind of enjoy and something that makes money, and you put them together. So that way, when you start to not like it, at least you're making money. And when you start to like, oh, I don't care about the money, then you kind of like it still. What's your morning routine? I usually lay in my bed with my dogs. Wake up, meditate, write my to-do list, go to the gym. Sorry, but no, dude, that's just how YouTube goes, man. I live in Morocco and they pay us $400 a month. Yep, it's called purchasing power and global arbitrage. That's the way it goes. So I would sell things online and not get paid by that company there. Market to an audience where $400 a month is liquid. Looking good. Thanks. Appreciate you. Is it worth learning jQuery? Absolutely. What do you think about Microsoft Power Apps? SharePoint is garbage. I had to use that in my engineering job. Oh my God, that was the worst software ever. Oh, inner engineering is the science of gaining master over the human. That sounds like bro science. That doesn't sound like inner engineering. That just sounds like discipline. How do you get the YouTube algorithm to work for your benefit? Watch time. Watch time mainly. How'd you find your purpose? I'm guessing it's YouTube. I work a job but feel empty. Yeah, bro, I know that feel. How'd you find the purpose? I just threw stuff at the wall. I just kept, like, for me, I like helping people. I like answering questions. I like engaging. When I was a kid, my mom always told me that I was going to be like a pastor. But I was like, I don't really want to do that. I like other stuff. I just want to help people. So that's what, I don't know. That's where I'm at. I just kept trying stuff. YouTube, I like film. I like editing. I like creativity. There's just no jobs for creativity because it's so ambiguous. Like, there's no jobs for like filmmakers. You know, there's no jobs for artists. That's not how it works. So you end up having to make it yourself. So you take something that does have a market purpose and you put it with something that you do like, and then you go. A pastor, yep. The Church of Iron. That's where I preach. What makes more money, freelancing or niche websites? That's up to you, dude. Like, that's up to your hustle, your complete and utter hustle. I work online, so this is what I recommend people. Yeah, awesome toots. You get it. Exactly. When do you plan to apply for a pilot's license? You can't really apply for a pilot's license. You have to do ground school, and then you have to do flights, and then you have to do your check ride, and then you have to get all your instrument ratings and all that stuff. You don't know me. You trying to come to church? Do companies ask algorithm questions? Yes. Well, bigger companies do. Have you learned algorithms? No. I don't think you learn them. I just think you memorize them. That's the thing. Is $15 an hour enough to live decently? I mean, for me, no. $15 an hour is $30K a year, which is garbage. Effing garbage. Breaking habits like scrolling Insta. I mean, I don't know. Just realize if the platform is free, you're the product being sold. That's all I'm saying. Like, if you're using Facebook, they're selling your browsing habits and your data and your reading time per page. If you're scrolling Instagram, it's free, right? They're selling every time you let go of your thumb and you pause for a second, they're selling that, whatever it is, you know? They're selling your data. The product, if the platform is free or the service is free or the product that they're selling. How do you get over fear of missing out, dude? I don't know. Nothing you can do about it, right? I'm a 3D generalist. This means I'm not really great at anything. How can I justify this to continue? 3D generalist? That's okay, dude. I'm a generalist. That just means you have... you gotta put a platform together where you can start selling. That's what I would say. How do you calculate hourly rates for cloud engine? I don't work hourly. I think hourly is stupid. Hourly is the dumbest thing ever because you can't get paid anymore. You literally just have to exist to get paid. It's stupid. Like if I know I'm gonna get paid $20 an hour, if I'm outside, you know, digging ditches, right? If I get paid $20 an hour and I dig one ditch, or if I dig 50 ditches or 100 ditches, it doesn't matter. Like, literally, it doesn't matter how hard you work in the hour, you just get paid on existing. And it's stupid. And the only way you can get paid more is to sell more of your existence. Hard pass. Don't work hourly. How to track expenses? For me, I have a business account and I have a personal account. If it's a business expense, swipe the business card. If it's personal, swipe personal account. What do you think is better? Aim to make one big company or several small ones? What, you should do both. Will you ever make a book? I don't know what I would talk about. Who checks what you say in a 3-hour live stream? How do they find that out? Dude, that's a good question. I have no idea. I have no idea. Absolute zero idea. Sev, so it sounds like you're a jack of all trades. You just have to figure out, like, I'm sure you have a skill to sell. So sell it. Like, you don't have to be the best at anything to sell your skill. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to, like, that's the thing, right? Like, I don't need to be a React Pro expert to make a tutorial on React. That's the reality of it, right? If you're on chapter 1, all I need to be is on chapter 2. Work from home or cubicle life? I don't understand how you put cubicle and life like in the same sentence, because that doesn't exist. What was your initial cost to establish my company? $89. Yeah, $89. How do you make almost 20K monthly? YouTube, affiliates, my website. You don't want to be the product, but your product of YouTube. How's that? What? Like, I'm okay with that. I've accepted that. No one's forcing me to make content. No one's telling me how to make the content. Technically, YouTube pays me, right? So I'm working for YouTube in that way, but there's really no constraints, nothing, no guidelines. Just don't get, demonetized and you're good. What other things did you try before YouTube? I tried selling supplements. I tried selling a supplement box, like a delivery box, like a quarterly box. I tried drop shipping. I tried freelancing. I tried freelancing video. I tried cryptocurrency. I tried day trading cryptocurrency. Yeah. Whoa, $89. Where did you file the LLC? Yeah, my company exists in Wyoming because it's pretty cheap. It's got good tax laws. Yeah, that's it. What demonetizes the video? Okay, so curse words demonetize a video. Anything about fighting or weapons will demonetize a video. Obviously, things like things about men and women. Obvious stuff. Hi there, do you have an e-commerce income stream? I sure do. What do you think about Amazon FBA? How are you going to drive people to buy your products? I like your way of simplifying things, making stuff that give you brain fog. I don't know. I think I'm just a simple person. I'll try to boil everything down. Did you try streaming games on Twitch? Dude, streaming on Twitch is the worst job in the world. It's terrible. It's absolutely terrible, man. Twitch is it's fun because you can get paid to play video games, but at the same time it's terrible because there's literally nothing you can do to make more money. You can sell merch, I guess. That's it. Like, you just have to hope someone bigger than you hosts you and you get a bunch of subs. And then hopefully you can keep them. Yeah, like in Twitch you have almost no control. Everyone's just like, well, just show up 9 to 5 on Twitch and people will come and they'll know you're. That's not how it works at all. I've tried. There's some people I watch on Twitch that I tried to help. I was like, hey, do you ever think about taking your videos on Twitch and posting them on YouTube? He's like, oh, I don't know how to edit. Okay, so learn how to edit and then post. Like, you need to maintain some control over this a little bit because right now you're at the behest of people scrolling down to page 35 and clicking on your stream. Like, partners have ad options for streams, sure, but that's not going to generate you a lot of money. Not at all. Unless you're Dr. Disrespect or Shroud, you're not going to get money. It's like you just don't have any growth control on Twitch at all. You just get, it's terrible. Unless you already grow somewhere else and move to Twitch or take your Twitch and post, That's what the big creators do. That's why Dr. Disrespect has 1 million subs on YouTube. It's, the state of YouTube is pretty sad. It's not, I don't know if you could call it censorship. It's their platform. It's owned by a person, so like if I had a platform and people were saying a bunch of stupid stuff, I would censor that too, because I don't want to have that reflected on me. So I don't know if I could call it censorship. It's their company. They can do what they want. It's not the Constitution, right? YouTube isn't run by like free speech. It's like a person's company, and it reflects their brand. So, they can censor whatever they want. That's how it goes. Watching you for a long time. What up, dude? Is it true that big gaming companies testers get paid 6 figures? No. I mean, I don't know. Big gaming company testers. Nah, bro. Like, I don't think game testers really exist anymore. I think that they kind of expired, like... right now, this is how game testing is done. It's called early access on Steam. that's how stuff is beta tested now. Like, they used to pay people to beta test, and now that you just pay early access. They've somehow flipped that entire paradigm to where the customers are paying to test rather than them paying the customers to test. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think that people are getting paid 6 figures to play games anymore. Not anymore. Maybe in the days of Grandma's boy. Can you be good at 3D stuff, modeling, animation, without being good at drawing? Yes, of course. I'm terrible at drawing, but I'm good at animating. I'm terrible at like design and like thumbnails from scratch, but I can take a bunch of assets and put them together and redesign them and make them look cool. How do you manage your day? I made that video on that yesterday. Eamon, I love you too, dude. Can I apply jobs in US from India? I mean, nothing's stopping you. Ask the testing question. Thanks, that's true. Day 1 updates confirmed. Would you do a collab with YouTube Rewind? I don't know. I don't know if that's like a channel. What do you think about YouTube being a monopoly? I mean, that's what it is, right? Like, it's really, really, really difficult to compete with YouTube. YouTube's got Google's money. YouTube has unlimited storage space. YouTube has a platform of users already with a dedicated, loyal followings to different creators on here. And then, like, it's hard to compete, you know? It is what it is. Check out MJ DeMarco, the Millionaire Fastlane. Corey, you can't tell me to check out MJ DeMarco. That's literally all I do on this channel. Get out of here. You can't be shilling MJ DeMarco. That's my job. Unscripted, I think, is a better book. How long did it take you to build up your income sources from scratch? Well, I mean, if you look at YouTube here, we have like 2 years. And once I started getting it down and figuring out what to do, a few months. Best tool to animate? I don't know. I'm not a full-time animator. I would just do After Effects because I'm a noob. That's probably not what people do. Why do people get into web dev? It's just 1,000 ways to do one thing. Because I need a job. Because I need a job, and it's better than working a manual labor job. Have you watched Filthy Frank? I haven't. You ever thought that people sleepwalk through life? Yep. I see that a lot. You see a lot of empty... I mean, you don't really know what they're going through, to be honest, right? But, like, when you show up to work day after day at, like, these big corporate jobs with cubicle farms, it's pretty easy to look at people's faces. What is this? You trying to get me demonetized, YouTube? What is this? What are your friends in social circle like? I'm very similar to you. I'm 25. We share a lot of same interests. Would you ever collaborate and meet some fans to lift together? Dude, absolutely. You want to come lift? I'll be... What time is it? I'll be at the front in Salt Lake City in like an hour. Fitness influencers? Probably Vintage Genetics because he's a good guy. That's about it. What will you do if you're misunderstood? I don't know. Maybe clarify. I mean, I don't know. It's not a big thing. Does your brain ever feel scattered? Every day, dude. All the time. That's why I can't work a job. Job or freelance first? Job. Freelance. Like, you can't freelance just right away, right? You got to go find the client. There's a big build-up process. At least while you got the job, you get making money. So work the job while you freelance. If you could change something on how YouTube works, what would you change? Maybe the algorithm. That'd be about it. YouTube prioritizes more consistent, longer form content than people that, like, a lot of people used to make these videos like once a month, and they would do fine on ad revenue and get put into the recommended. But now YouTube doesn't do that anymore. How much do you squat? Implying I do leg day. You think web dev is going to stay in demand? I don't know about web dev, probably for a while, but software dev will be around. I mean, someone's got to make the automation scripts to automate so that you won't have a job anymore, right? how long do I have to spend daily learning Java so I can get a career out of it? That's not how it works, man. There's not, like, hours do not equal productivity. So there's no amount of hours that like how many hours you got to study code to get a job. That doesn't exist. Hours are not productivity at all. Some days you have great days. Like, have you ever been at your computer for like 8 hours and then you feel like you got nothing done, and then you sat at your computer for like an hour and you're like, oh my gosh, I got so much stuff done? Like, it's hard to say. Doesn't feel like they have anything to offer. Of course you have something to offer. I feel like that too. That's why I made videos. Actually, Jerry, that's exactly how I felt. I feel like I didn't have anything to offer, and then I made a video and everyone's like, bro, that's me. And I'm like, no way. Just because you haven't met someone else in the world personally that agrees with you or that is like vibes with you, doesn't mean they're not around, you know? Video editor you recommend for a beginner? DaVinci's free. Premiere is good. Literally just lost 160 people. I guess my live stream dropped. What's the most crazy thing you heard a CEO do for a daily schedule? I don't know. He wouldn't really talk to me because we're not allowed to talk to him. Do you think sites like Squarespace can kill jobs for web devs? No. No. Sev, like, the thing is, like, Squarespace can build a nice little front end shop where you can drag and drop, but Sev, you can't drag and drop a YouTube together. You would still have to understand relational databases and authentication. Squarespace is teaching you that. Stream drop for 2 seconds. Sweet. You gonna review channels again? I don't know. Not sure. Yeah, it's been something with the connection. It's fine. It's fine. We've been here for like 2 hours, so I'm gonna make another video. I'm gonna post that in a little bit. Yeah. So I'm gonna. Sorry for the drop. Sorry about that. I don't understand. YouTube's ingestion. It's not me. I promise. I'm good. Promote mentorship program for people to learn programming. I teach a few, but they're not consistent with their work, so they don't get a job. I can promote myself with no people. Dude, it's not your job. It's not your job. Like, they have to do the work. You should tell them that. Like, you can teach quality stuff. It's like you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink, dude. That's the thing. Like, a router skip leg confirmed. If you were the CEO of a company, how would you treat your employees differently better? Yeah, so the thing with the company is that I would be like, hey, this is how much money I make, this is how much money you make, and I don't really care what you do. Just get it done. There you go. If you want more money, make me more money. Then we can both make more money. That's how it works. That's how it works. It'd be fairly straightforward. Be like, hey, this is how much I'm paying you, and this is how much me paying you pays me. You accept it or you don't. You accept it and you learn a bunch of stuff, and then you go do it yourself later, and that's cool. That's what I would expect. Great. And that'd be about it. Of course, Sev. All the time. I have those moments. Okay, all right. Stream latency. You can't change stream latency during the stream. It's bad. Some of my friends are hating on me ever since I started YouTube. Yeah, of course they are, because you have the guts to do it and they don't. That's the same thing happened to me, dude. All my friends are like, that's not how you sound, Josh. Like, why are you doing that? Like, you ever think about quitting your job to do YouTube? You know, just giving you BS. That's what they do. And then they'll fade away and you'll explode and they'll be like, hey man, long time. And you'll be like, get out of here. That's how it goes. Blue Biscuit, hope you're doing well, dude. Thanks for being here, man. You know anyone that went to a coding bootcamp? Yeah, I followed Patrick through a coding bootcamp. I went to a coding bootcamp. A lot of people on Discord went to coding bootcamps. Are they better prepared than someone who's self-taught? It depends on the person. Depends on the person. You're responsible for your own preparedness. So if you do a better job, then you would be better prepared. This is just a QA stream. It was side hustle. It's been side hustle. But people start asking other stuff. It's your main source of income. YouTube, my website, affiliates. Patreon, not really. Patreon's like $100. Can I recommend a song? No, because they get the stream demonetized. So I have to use this website. Okay, yeah, 2 hours. We've been here for 2 hours. I really have to go to the bathroom anyways, so I'm gonna go. Y'all have a good one. I'll see you later in the video. It'll probably be like, it'll be either fake entrepreneurs or I don't know what my title is, something like that. Or what it's like to make it on YouTube, because I haven't, but there's some interesting things. So I'm gonna go. Y'all have a good one. How do I build an audience? It takes time. Yeah, there's no building an audience overnight for sure. So you start now. Maybe build the audience while you build the app and showcase what the app is doing, why it's different, and why they should be interested. You ever wasted money? All the time. This is pretty sure to listen to in the background. Edgar's, appreciate you, man. Hey, by the way, before you check out, just leave a thumbs up. Really, it helps the channel. I appreciate it. You don't gotta do anything else, but it'd be dope. Let's go work out. Yep. Thanks, Peter. Fake entrepreneur, sound fun? Roger that. Ray, you just have to try things, man. You have to try things. You just have to try new things. And any interest you've had that you've been kind of putting on hold because the momentum to start is higher, try it. That's what I did. Okay. Y'all have a good one. Thanks for being here. Hit the thumbs up. I'll see you in the video.